Recent studies show that ocean isn't just getting warmer, the pace is increasing. Some of these changes don't fully match what models predicted. So, what could be behind this? In this interview, an expert breaks it down.
To answer this question, allow me to turn to the given facts. Today, the world's oceans are not merely warming rapidly. The rate of warming itself is accelerating. New studies published in 2024 through 2025 show that the rise in ocean temperature can no longer be described as a steady and gradual process. The pace of warming itself is increasing. According to a 2024 study published in Nature Communications by Italian scientists, the ocean steadily accumulated increasing amounts of heat between 1961 and 2022, and the acceleration of this process was statistically significant. Another study conducted in 2025 by scientists at the University of Reading found that the ocean surface is now warming approximately 4.5 times faster than it did in the late 1980s. At that time, the rate of warming was about 0.06 degrees Celsius per decade. Today, however, it has reached approximately 0.27 degrees Celsius. Traditionally, this warming has been explained by anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions. However, in recent years, the pace of warming has increasingly moved beyond what was expected based on existing climate models. This is precisely why it is particularly significant that scientists themselves have begun to point this out directly. It is worth recalling that throughout 2023 and the beginning of 2024, global ocean temperatures reached record levels for 450 consecutive days, an event that at the time had no precedence in the observational record. Dr. Brian McNally, a senior research associate at the University of Miami's Rosenstiel School of Marine and Atmospheric Science, described the situation in an interview with NBC News. And I quote, "It's not just an entire year of record-breaking ocean temperatures, but it's the margin it's breaking them by. It's not even close to what the previous record was." End quote. At the time, Gavin Schmidt, director of NASA's Goddard Institute for Space Studies, stated in an interview with AFP that previously unaccounted for factors might be involved in what is occurring. Allow me to quote his words as well. And again, I quote, "The long-term trends we understand, and it's being driven by greenhouse gases. It's being driven by anthropogenic effects. But what happened in 2023 was that, and then plus something. And that plus something is much larger than we expect, or as yet can explain." End of his quote. In essence, this meant that the observed temperatures did not merely surpass previous records. They pointed to the presence of an additional heating mechanism that lies beyond the usual long-term trends described by earlier climate models.